I started this channel because I got tired of surface-level advice. Let's be honest. People are complicated, and most of what drives us is invisible. Ego, pride, fear, validation. That's what we talk about here. If you like understanding the psychology behind human nature, you'll definitely like this channel. Ego. Everyone has it. Few understand it. Ego isn't just arrogance, it's identity, it's pride, it's fear disguised as confidence. And whether you realize it or not, ego quietly controls human nature. In this video, we're breaking down 10 dark truths about how ego shapes behavior, relationships, power, and decisions. Some of these may feel personal, but that's the point. So let's begin. Ego makes people defend what they know is wrong. Have you ever seen someone argue, even when they know they're losing? That's not logic. That's ego protecting identity. Admitting you're wrong feels like losing status. So instead of growth, people choose defense. Ego would rather protect pride than protect truth. Ego fears disrespect more than failure. Failure hurts, but disrespect, that feels threatening. Why? Because ego is tied to image. Many people don't fear losing. They fear looking weak, so they overreact. They compete unnecessarily. They fight battles that never needed to exist, all to protect an image. Ego turns comparison into competition. Comparison is natural, but ego adds tension. Instead of admiring someone's success, ego asks, "Am I better?" That shift creates rivalry, and rivalry often destroys peace. Ego prevents real apologies. A true apology requires vulnerability. Ego hates vulnerability. So instead of saying, "I hurt you," people say, "I'm sorry you feel that way." That's not accountability. That's ego negotiating responsibility. Ego makes people crave validation. Likes, compliments, recognition, attention. External validation feeds ego temporarily, but it never lasts, so the cycle repeats. The more insecure the ego, the louder the need for approval. If you're still watching, that means this is resonating. And if you're interested in understanding human behavior on a deeper psychological level, consider subscribing. This channel is for those who want clarity, not comfort. Now let's continue. Ego disguises insecurity as confidence. Some of the loudest people in the room are protecting the weakest identities. True confidence is calm. Ego-driven confidence is aggressive. One is secure, the other is fragile. The difference is subtle, but powerful. Ego destroys relationships quietly. Most relationships don't end because of one big event. They end because no one wants to lose. Arguments become power struggles. Silence becomes punishment. Distance becomes pride. Ego says, if they care, they'll fix it. Growth says, I'll fix my part. Ego hates being ignored. Nothing irritates ego more than irrelevance. Being overlooked, being replaced, being forgotten. For ego, invisibility feels like death, and that fear drives extreme reactions. Ego confuses dominance with strength. Control isn't strength. Intimidation isn't leadership. But ego often mistakes power over others for power within oneself. True strength doesn't need to prove itself. Ego constantly does. The biggest prison in human nature is ego. Ego creates comparison, pride, resentment, competition, fear of vulnerability, and most people never realize how much of their behavior is driven by protecting an identity. Not by truth, not by love, not by growth, but by ego. Ego isn't evil, it's human. But uncontrolled ego controls you. The moment you become aware of it, you gain a power over it, and awareness is the beginning of freedom. If you made it to the end, this message reached you for a reason. Like the video if it made you think. Leave a comment and subscribe if you want to continue exploring the darker side of human nature. I'll see you in the next one.